Nike, man. I think Nike pulled a fast one on Reebok, man, because I was like, man, this shoe right here looks familiar, and I was looking at this shoe and I was like, I know I wasn't going crazy. And I was like, man, I think I seen that shoe. Reebok did something like that like 15 years ago, like maybe like year 2000, and I know that I was right, and it was like the Reebok, the Diamond DMX or something. Am I the only one paying attention? I have no idea, but when I hold up that Vapor shoe, the Nike Vapor shoe, to me, it just looks like no innovation. It's like, we've been doing the same thing. Nike's been doing the same thing again for like 15 years. And I can't knock Nike. I always say that because I love Nike. Nike is like the only shoes that I wear. I've been wearing Nikes now for like 10 years and I can't wear nothing else. That's why like my next video is going to be about, the Air Maxes that I bought because I was trying to transition into Adidas, but I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't do it because it's just a feeling you get when you put on a brand, the shoes, and right now for me, it's just Nike. But I always keep on saying that I think Nike right now is like they're slipping, because there's just no innovation. I just can't believe, the Vapor just looked like, it looked like that, Reebok shoe that I know from like 15 years ago. I always keep on saying that at least by now, 2017, there should have been smart shoes, shoes that you can like slip on, or, shoes that, they self-adjust, not self-lacing. And then Nike's got the self-lacing shoe. It's like, with the laces that goes like this and it's got lights on the bottom. It's all over the internet. That's not innovative, man. Not for Nike, and it's like, I just don't get it, And the reason why I said it is because I was designing shoes for like, say, for example, Tommy Hilfiger and Ralph Lauren back in like 98, 99, 2000. And as a young designer, I just wanted to design like futuristic shoes, And back then I was designing shoes with like no laces, basketball shoes, no laces, self-adjusting. Back then, everybody thought I was crazy. Nah, that's not gonna work. But I was doing it back then. And that was 15 years ago when I was designing full-time for Ralph Lauren, Ended up moving to Miami, doing freelance work for like, fashion stuff, like guys in Dubai, London, Panama, Muscovy shoes. And, but I've always paid attention to the shoes, and now in 2017, I can't believe I'm holding up the Vapor. And it's like, I know Nike has a lot of designers, but it's like, I just don't understand why they can't see what I see. I hold up that shoe, and it's just the Vapor. It's got the bottom with all the air in it. Reebok had the same thing 15 years ago, so I feel like now Nike, they probably didn't do it like on purpose. But to me, there's like no innovation. Like, where's the innovation? The shoes look both exactly the same. It's, 15 years, so, what's going to go on 15 years from now? Like the same thing, I hope not, because in the future, it's going to be, I don't want to say that people are getting lazy, but it's just, the convenience of just putting on your shoes. They self-adjust. Smart shoes, you control it with your watch, I just don't get it. I feel like we're still stuck, like all these years went by, like 15 years, I was doing it full time for like Ralph Lauren, and I wanted to design him the best, and I was designing him the best. And, but I just don't get it, man. I'm confused, so, Reebok, you got to step it up because you were doing this 15 years ago, Reebok. And, I think you're onto something. You even have Velcro on yours, which is, I think, is more futuristic than, what Nike has now with laces, and you were doing